1-2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew? Get some respect. I'm gonna make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You want
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Houston. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. To throw right away, here's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Okay, break. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
Trap 60. Ready. Panther 11. 77. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Escaping to his left. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Red, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 14-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Dragon 60, Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. To the pylon, he's pinned. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Texans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Bills nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow.
What the
One
fuck is...
downfield, but they cannot get it, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, 7 up, 19, cut 19, cut 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big time play there for Buffalo. 38 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70, 60 average, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw again is Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70 Lions. Hurt. Warrior 70. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Again, it's Milrow. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk Cowboy 80.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Vices, 60 Vices, Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's taken in by Stewart on the slant. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
He's fast.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Daniel. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Panther 11. Top 6. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Panther 60. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Daniels gonna throw again. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's a designed run.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Bronco 80.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Cross. Get it. Unlock. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
19 yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Benson trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is second TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Oh, what the hell?
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
26-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Viking 18. Viking 18.
To the ground, a first down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Quick hitting slant there. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision shot. What are you going to do on fourth down?
18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And is going to have the Bills first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. From the gun, here's a handoff. Space to run inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
18 Cardinal, 79. Ready?
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Let's go now. Draft 50, 19, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19, hey, Chris. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Milroe to throw. That is caught, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Okay, ready?
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready. Buffalo 18, Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one, take it in. Tim DeCan. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on fourth down based on what they do on third down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on third and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On play action, Daniels. In the middle, he locates Stewart. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Ralph leading.
Daniels now going to look to throw.
Can we get a knock on that space? That big is space.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Here again is Daniel.
Thank you. Holy shit. Fuck. Mark Gilbert, make a fucking play, bro.
All things considered, it's a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to into space.
I took that for holy shit. What are you doing?
Touchdown, Texans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 60.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Here we go. Next. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Vikings. 60.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and then a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
They'll throw with Daniel. The work is out wide to Benson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On first down, Daniel. On left side, he's got Stewart. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, set me race.
Now Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
This is a shit out of police choice.
With a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, 19, charge, go.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
19 Lions.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid.
Oh, look.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Seven Pirates. Ready?
To throw is Daniel. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. return, it's Mitchell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
19 Tigers. Go.
Now Milrow on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 54 yards.
60 Vikings, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. He'll go right and find his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And the Bills are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Milrow going to look to run it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. Come to 60. Come 19. Come 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. Will be taken down.
What are you doing here, guys?
Keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Daniels now on 1st down. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60.
A draw to Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hurt. Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniel.
He's just throwing shit. He's just throwing it. He's just throwing it.
But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Alert. Ready,
They'll go. Here's Daniel. He's got his man. That's Kincaid.
What the fuck?
First down. Well done.
Slip it down.
As they pick up a 4th and 5.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel.
Come on, man. He's fucking hiking it, but throwing it.
And that's a drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run with Benson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Texans. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at a 17. From the shotgun, it's Miller. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Milrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Buffalo 80. Tourney 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw again is Miller. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing again, it's Milrow. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
He was looking for Jim DK that time. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game.
What are you guys doing?
On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions, Mustang 19. Dragon 60, 70 Rangers.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
18 Roderick.
Daniels to throw on second down.
Come on, man, like just crazy.
Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Whoa.
Stewart. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Let's go.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Houston. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Texans tack on one more to their lead.
42. Bills 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That one incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Milroe.
Goodness gracious.
And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Again, it's Milroe. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hill brought in motion. Milroe going to throw it again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
19 tight, 9, Panther, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 18, Pioneer.
Now it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here comes what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
4th down, and here's Milroe. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Cougar 19.
Throwing is Milroe. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. 70, Warriors 70, Cougar 19, Cup 19.
Milrow. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Oops.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
The handoff, this is Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Come on. Roll,
Again, it's Benson. Open space to the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go.
A run with Benson. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.
Damn.
One season ends and the work begins on the next for players and coaches. Their goals are the same. Find weaker areas.
Chad.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. give me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her pride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money.
Oh, man.
I put it in front of the Billy, in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road. I'm still double. I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they don't want creative this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 a dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the bricks and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her. I'm the rest of one, do about the flood out.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe,
Again?
something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
What?